Hi everyone! Thank you for attending our webinar today. I'm Kentaro from the International Sales Department. This section is about Aster. From now on, our breeder Chisato will introduce to you in the greenhouse about our Aster series, Julie and Macaroon. These series have high disease resistance, so they can be cultivated both in greenhouse and outdoors. After visiting the greenhouse, we would like to move on to the question and answer session. We will answer the questions that our customers have asked to us in advance. Then everyone, let's get into our greenhouse. Chisato, it's your turn. See you.
Hi everyone, I'm Chisato, a breeder of Aster. Thank you for attending this webinar today. In this section, I'm going to talk about two original series, which is Julie series and Macaroon series. First, I'm going to introduce you the overview of Julie series with a slide. So let's get started. Julie series is a very early flowering type with small flowers. Compared to other varieties which have the same type of flower, Julie blooms 1 or 2 weeks earlier. So the period of field occupation will be short, and you can plant other crops afterwards. This series has a resistance of fusarium, so it's suitable for not only greenhouse but also outdoors. Speaking of cultivation management, Julie is very early flowering series, as I said. So if you are living in a similar climate to Japan and thinking of sipping on September or October, it's better to use lights to get longer stems because the natural daylight is shorter than 14 hours in Japan. Now it's the time to see the real flowers. So these are the Julie series and transplanted on April 22nd and no pinch. So it's the beginning of July now, so it only takes less than 3 months to bloom. We have 7 different colors in catalog now, and one which is Bordeaux is this year's new trial. So this is Julie white. The number of branch is greater than the others. This is Julie Scarlet, and as you can see, it blooms first among the Julie series, so the height is a little bit shorter than the others. And this is Julie Rose, and the color is really unique, and this one is pink, so compared to pink, the rose is more darker and vivid. And then this one is pink, and as you can see, it's the latest in the Julie series, but it means that you can get the volume easily. So this one is Julie Blue. Actually, this color is most common in Japan. And then this one is Julie Boulder. This one is the trial variety for this year. The color is really unique, so we named this one Boulder. But as you can see, this one is look like dark, really dark reddish purple. I think you can feel the color. And the characteristic is same as other Julie series. So I think if you are interested in, it's better to plant other Julie varieties too. That's all for Julie series. Let's move on to Macaroon series. Macaroon series has small size flowers, and its flower shape is so pretty like pompon. This is a good one, especially for arrangements. It can be used as a main flower, but also as a side flower. All the varieties in macaroon is early flowering, and macaroon also has resistance to fusarium like Julie series has, so it's easy to grow. Moreover, the flower shape is stable, so you can harvest them without many loss. We have 6 colors now, so let's see them in the greenhouse. Hi again! So these are the Macaroon series, and the flower shape is so pretty like its name, French macaron. And the flower diameter is like 5 centimeters, I guess. So we have Scarlet, Rose, pink, white, deep blue, and blue. And these three, which is white, deep blue, and then blue, are this year's new varieties. So I'm going to start with Scarlet first. This one has a really good shape of flower, and only the center is yellow. Can you see that? And then this one is Macaroon Rose, and the petal is a little bit wider than the others. And then this one, this is Macaroon Pink. The stem is really great, so it's easy to handle, and the flower gathers at the top. And then this one is Macaroon White, which is one of the new varieties this year. This one is a little bit slower than the other Macaroon series, but the color is really nice. And then this one is Macaroon Deep Blue. The formation is really great, and also same as the pink, the flower gathers at the top. And the last, this one is Macaroon Blue. By the way, we call this color blue in Aster. I know it's not like real blue, it's like more lavender, but just remember, we have blue and deep blue and white as this is new varieties. So we have 6 different colors in macaron. We also have several different varieties which has middle or large size flowers like this, as you might notice. But unfortunately, these are limited for several countries. So if you are interested in these varieties, just let us know. And that's all for this section. And I hope you found something interested in. And if you want to try something, just send us an email, and your sales representative will send us it quickly. So let's back to the office and start the last section with Kentaro. I'm gonna run to the office, so stay there. See ya.
Chisato!
It was a good run. Am I on time?
It's perfect on time. Incredible. From the greenhouse to here, about 100 meters in just 5 seconds. You can participate in the Olympic Games in Tokyo, I'm sure that. Then Chisato, at the same speed, can you answer the question that some participants have sent to us in advance? We don't have much time, so let's start the Q&A section. Are you alright to answer it?
Sure.
Okay, the first question is about the disease resistance. It says, I had these 2 series have high disease resistance. So is it okay to cultivate them repeatedly in the same field? How about your opinion?
I say no to this question. As I told you, Julie and Macaroon Series has resistant of Fusarium. But it's better to plant different fields every year so that you can get the higher yields without many loss.
Thank you, breeder. Okay, then everyone, please be noted that changing the field is strongly recommended. The second one is... I stop it. Is the lighting needed? Yeah, if yes, how many hours should be? Go ahead, Chisato.
I would say 16 hours of daylight is recommended. If it's less than 12 hours and the temperature is relatively low, so it's like lower than 15 degrees Celsius, it will not get flowers and tend to be rosette. So be careful about the day length and temperature.
Thanks, Chisato. 16 hours at least, right?
Yeah.
So everyone, if you don't practice what she said, you will be able to enjoy only its green leaves. The next is the pinching necessary? Would you tell me how many seedlings should be planted per 1 square meter?
Pinching is not needed, and I think the appropriate planting density is about 60 to 70 plants per square meters. And we used the net of 12 centimeters square at our greenhouse.
No pinching.
No.
It doesn't take much time for care. It's better, isn't it? The next is, what pests and disease do we have to take care?
As I answered for the first question, please avoid repeated cultivation. And for the pests, all the insects love asters. Like, for example, thrips, aphids, spider mites, they come to aster and cause severe damage, not only the leaves but also the flowers. So before it gets worse, it's better to take measures like spraying pesticides to avoid the damage.
Finish? Sorry, I've lost myself because you explained with so many difficult words. I think everyone could catch what she said. Well, it was the last question that we received in advance. Now, do we get any message or question by chat?
No.
Nothing. Mamma mia. But look, everyone, you can email to us whenever you have any question. Well, it's time to close the section. This webinar is first attempt for us, so we think there was an inconvenience for you. Thank you so much for listening patiently. Anyway, we strongly hope this webinar will help you and us to get even closer. Next year, we would like you to actually visit our open day, and we look forward to talking with you face to face. Then Chisato, let's say to everyone, thanks, goodbye, and see you in Japanese language. Do you agree with my idea?
Yes.
せーの、ありがとう。さようなら。またねー。